Hey y'all, back again with another video. Today I am frosting my birthday cake. So I already did the bottom part. I didn't do a video on me making the cake because I've actually done videos making these cakes, separate videos. So I just said, let me just come on here and frost the cake instead, just give y'all something, so this is my, oh gosh, okay, oh, this is my twin sister and I birthday cake. Don't worry about that, I'ma fix all that. So this is a 2-layer cake, which is crazy because I don't care too much for 2-layer cakes for myself. I would just throw it in the one pan like this right here. I would just throw it in a pan like this and just put it in the oven, bake it, everything done, take it out, and frost the cake. That's it. Win-win. Oh, I got a new bonnet. Well, it's not new. I had this for a while. I forgot where I got this from. But yeah. Oh, look how high that is on the bottom, on the side there. Oh, look at that. Oh. And this is the frosting. See, I made this too sweet. Like, I made this frosting. Like, I need to find a way to how to stretch frosting without messing with the sweetness, And this is gonna jiggle. This is gonna wobble for a while, So yeah. So this is vanilla bean, and this is double chocolate chip. So yes. So we got my twin favorite and my favorite. Vanilla is my favorite. Chocolate is my twin sister's favorite, I think. But yeah. So yeah, like before I started making my own cakes from scratch, I went like 3 or 4 years without cake for my birthday. So every chance I get, as long as there's breath in my body and strength in my body, I'm going to bake me a cake. Because see, this make me appreciate food more. Like I can make myself, This make me appreciate doing things myself more, because I went 4 years, or was it 3 years? See, some of the frosting is being pushed in under, so yeah. So this made me appreciate, because I went 3 or 4 years without cake for my birthday. I went 3 or 4 years with a lot of things, Still going years without it, certain things. But yeah, when you find substitutions and stuff, hey, you good, I know I can't eat store-bought cake, so I'm going to make me a homemade cake, At least I know what's in them. You hear me? You feel me? Come on over. And y'all, let me tell you something. I've been baking cakes from scratch for 10 years now. Give or take maybe 9-10 years now. And I never knew that putting your cake in the refrigerator helps with frosting your cake. I didn't know. I learned that probably like maybe 4 or 5 years in already baking cakes. And for those, I wish I was filming myself back then when I first started, finding substitutions and started making my own things from scratch. I wish I was recording myself then, 2015, 2000, like that, 2015, yeah. I wish I was recording myself then, And look how easy the cake just glides on there, you know, because, yeah. I never used to put my cake in the refrigerator when I was frosting it. I used to bake it, let it get room temperature, and then right on, throw the frosting right on. So, yeah. And y'all, normally when I think of a birthday cake, I think of it like months before. This was like literally 2 days ago I decided to do this. Because normally, your girl be like, okay, we gonna make this. And we got like 9 more months before we can even actually make it. Actually, I had another cake that I wanted to make. It was like a creamsicle cake I wanted to do. Like a cake with like orange in it. Like orange zest in it. Orange juice in it. Something like that. So, yeah. As long as I got breath in my body, strength in my body, by the grace of God, you know, I'm going to make me a birthday cake, you know. I may not eat the whole cake, you know. I might not. But I'm going to make me one. Just to say, I made it. You know. So, yeah. I'm not the best cake froster or decorator. As long as the cake is presentable, as long as the cake is edible, as long as the cake tastes good, the frosting tastes good, I don't care about all that extra stuff. Not knocking the people who use fondant and all that stuff. Not knocking that. Not knocking it. I would love to learn how to do all that stuff, but you got to go to school for that, and you got to mess with all kinds of ingredients, and you know, with the food allergies I have, and even the scent of it, yeah, messes with me. See, I need to learn how to stretch my frosting. You know, I need to learn how to do that without adding more sugar and more butter. It's something out there that you can use to stretch your frosting without messing with the sweetness, like I said. And here you go. This gonna sit in the refrigerator for like 4 or 5. I said 4 or 5 hours. About an hour or 2, and bam, done. And I'm gonna come back in another video. I'm gonna cut the cake. I'm not gonna put the birthday thing on here, like the number, because you know my twin be like, don't do that, don't share, don't do that, you know, don't. Okay, hey, it's a blessing to get another year, you know. So I felt led to do 2 layers. I should have asked her what was her favorite flavor cake. Oh, it's done now. I hope you like the 2 layers, because should I put some chocolate and the vanilla crumbs on top, or should I just leave it plain Jane? You know. You know, my twin sister, she have her life, you know, and I have my life, you know. We don't see each other all the time. We don't talk all the time, you know. If I'm thinking about, this is with all my sisters, and even my mother too. I call them, I see how they doing, they run across my mind. I may not call, I may send a text, you know. Sometimes you don't get it in return. And you know what's crazy? I doubled the recipe for and I don't even have enough frosting for the next. Okay. See, I doubled the recipe for the vanilla bean cake. I don't know why I did that. And then here's the double chocolate chip was left. Because, you know, I made a 2-layer cake. So I think this is enough to make another 2-layer. But I'm going to probably maybe put it in the refrigerator. Can I freeze this? Echo, can you freeze cake batter? I don't think so.
Cake batter can be stored in the freezer. However, cake batter is best when stored at room temperature, where it usually can last 2 days.
I never froze cake batter. Like, maybe I can make like a marble cake. Like, get like my loaf pan, grease it, put the batter in there, you know, swirl the cake, you know. I'll figure something out. So I cut the edges off the cake. Oh, and that's another thing too I never used to do. I never used to cut the edges off my cake. I never used to do that. See, now I got it, the edges here. And I can put it in my little chopper, and I can get like crumbs from it, and I can sprinkle it on top. But I don't even feel like doing that for this. I don't. I prefer it like this. Normally I use this, I snack on this, but yeah. I came a long way with cake, y'all. If y'all tried my cake in 2015, y'all be like, I mean, it was edible. It was good. It was, you know, but from then to now, like I did a video, I think I did like a little short or a picture where I showed my first red velvet and green velvet cake, and then I show my recent, like 2024, red velvet and green velvet cake. The one that's in 2024 was way better because the green velvet looked at blue. Blue. Now we're gonna put this in the refrigerator for 2 hours, and I got this little bit of frosting left. So yeah, I gotta find out a way that what I can use that's good for me, that's like that don't have corn in it. Like I gotta have like either tapioca starch or potato starch that I can use, something I can use to stretch my frosting, you know, to go a little further, like to frost another cake, you know, instead of using, because I use like 4 sticks of butter in here and like 3 cups of powdered sugar and a cup of sweetened condensed milk, thinking I was going to stretch it. Maybe I could put milk in it. I don't know. Let me see. Echo, what can you use to put in your frosting to stretch it?
Here's something I found on the web.
I don't know that one.
According to reference.com, for a frosting that spreads easier, add 1 additional tablespoon of milk.
Didn't I say milk? Hold on. They saying to spread easier. They ain't say to stretch it. See? You gotta pay attention. So y'all, today is my birthday. I'm actually doing this on my birthday. So I know this video is coming out the day of. Little late than usual, but it's coming out the day of. So, and my husband said, oh, you don't have to clean nothing, do nothing. I'm so used to doing things like waiting for somebody to do it. It would still be a whole bunch of dishes in that sink. So when I did the vanilla bean recipe, I finished with it, and I had it in the bowl set aside, you know, resting. I let my batter sit for 30 minutes. That's another thing I do too when I make my cake. I let the batter rest for like 30 minutes. That also give me time to clean up the dishes and make the frosting or whatever. But I did the frosting last night before I went to bed. So yeah, I'm so used to doing things myself that to wait for someone, that pissed me off. I'll be so impatient. I'll be like, get it done already. Hurry up. For real. I need to find what ingredient can I put in my food to stretch the frosting? Not stress, stretch. Let me see. Hold on. What can I put in my frosting to stretch it? Oh, they said, okay, to make frosting stretch further, I went to Google. To make frosting stretch further, you can whip it with electric mixer to incorporate air, make it fluffy and increasing its volume. You can also add ingredients like softened butter, cream cheese, or whipped cream, which not only adds flavor but also help to thin and lighten the frosting. For chocolate frosting, adding a bit of coffee or espresso can also help thin it out. Remember to add any liquids or other ingredients gradually, mixing well after each addition to avoid making the frosting too thin. Okay. I don't like cream cheese in my frosting. Whipped cream? I don't know. I thought it was something else that you can use. You know? Like another ingredient that would stretch it. You know? But anywho, this cake is going in the refrigerator for an hour. Either I probably will throw this out anyway. So yeah. And also, I never used to put my frosting in the cake. I never used to put my cake in the refrigerator, knowing that makes the cake frosting like stiff. But then again, I don't like cold cake either. So, you know, but you learn as you go. You don't learn everything right away. Sometimes you learn how to do something and then you perfect it as you go. You know, like that red velvet cake, the gluten-free one that I make, I've definitely perfected it over the years. Like the first time I tried it to now, my husband and my son would tell you the difference that it came along. What? My husband would eat the whole, like, if I let him, he would eat the whole cake. Like my son and I would only have maybe one slice, and boom, the cake is gone. And we'd be like, what about us? See? I mean, this is gluten-free cake. If I don't tell you, you wouldn't know. Maybe some people will know, but if I didn't tell you, you would think this is a regular cake. Gluten-free don't mean it's tasteless. Okay? This is good as the real thing too. And this is the real thing because this is real and it's right here. Okay? This bonnet is making me... You know what this bonnet look like? Strawberry shortcake. And this is a nice bonnet. It's reversible. You got the gray side, you got this side. I don't know where I got this from. So I'm not going to put the numbers in the cake. Out of respect for my twin sister, I'm not going to do that. And plus, I don't have the two, I don't have the, but yeah. But I don't know. I'm already trying to think of what I'm making for next year for my... No, I'm not. Oh, see, I done cleaned up. I've been watching a lot of Miss Tracy, Clean As You Go. I haven't gotten to the adding the bleach in your dishwater yet, though. Baby steps. But I am doing the cleaning as I go. And this is my birthday. It is weird though because I'm not spending it with my sister, my twin sister. Last year, we went to a spa. That was amazing. Oh, it was so relaxing. It was like, oh, yes, it was amazing. Couldn't do videos because it was like, people was in the nude and everything, So, yeah. So, it was very relaxing though. I can't believe that was a year ago. Wow. What is it? King Spa? Something like that? Would I ever go back? Yeah. I would. I will go back, I'll get the whole body massage, Again, nice. Put you to sleep. They got the nice music playing, like a little, piece of serenity there, I love it. Well, let's put this in the refrigerator for 1 hour. And I'll be back in another video to cut the cake. Oh, I'm gonna see my sister tomorrow. My mom is taking me, my twin sister out, and my older sister out because her birthday is coming up. I think it's July 25th. It's her birthday. She's a Leo. She don't play. Now let me stop. But for real though, my mom, she should be on her way back from vacation. Woo. Oh man. I wasn't feeling well the past few days. I done caught my son's cold. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be sick on my birthday. But I feel way better than I felt yesterday. You know, and God spare life, I hope to feel way better than I feel today. Because I want to go out and hang with my mom and my sisters. I want to get out. So, ooh, this cake is, ooh, look at this. 2-layer cake. It ain't the perfect 2-layer cake, but I promise you, it's edible. So I don't know how I'm gonna cut this cake to bring it to my sister and my sister. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I'm not gonna eat all this cake. I'm not trying to, you know, eat a lot of sweets. You know, like they say, bakers, people. Oh wait, I didn't even make space in the refrigerator. People that make their own sweets are their worst enemies. Like I tell you this right now. I was like 230 pounds after I had my son, right? Then I found out I was allergic to a lot of stuff, so I cut back on a lot of carbs. Bread, pasta, anything made with carbs, I did not eat for like 3 to 4 years. And I went down to like 150 something pounds, right? I think that was like in the course of maybe a year or two. And I found that I can make cakes substitute to wheat. I can make it without wheat. I found pastas that I can eat, you know, and then the weight came back on. I'm my own enemy, you know what I'm saying? And when I got my tooth extracted, not last year, but I think some years before that, the guy told me, he was like, it's not how long you had the sugar on your teeth. No, it's not how much sugar you have on your teeth. It's how long you let it sit on your teeth. So if I was like, oh my gosh, I could have known that, I would, you know, you learn, you can do better, right? I ain't gonna be, I don't gonna be wearing no, I mean, I ain't knocking dentures though. But I'm not wearing none until I need to wear some. Like, these gotta be gone before I can be like, okay, this is they have partials too, but I'm scared I may accidentally fall asleep with it in my mouth, and then, you know, I gotta clean this. I gotta make space in this refrigerator. How I not make space in here? Oh. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm here, guys. So, this still gotta go. Okay. Ooh, this thing is hot. I woke up with some energy this morning. I was like, thank God for another day. Thank you, Lord, for seeing another birthday. Thank you, God. You know, I got out the bed. I went to the bathroom. I was able to do for myself. I'm grateful. You know, I woke up, was like, okay. I already made the frosting before I went to sleep. I made some more ranch dressing before I went to sleep. So I got up. I made some, I made the vanilla bean frosting. I don't know why I doubled it. But if I wouldn't have doubled it, it would have been just enough for one pan. And I wouldn't have had enough to make cupcakes or another cake for later on. But, what I was saying? I made the vanilla bean frosting. I was playing my song. What's that song from Legally Blonde? It's a perfect day. I'm in a race that I already won. Getting there, really have the fun. Don't stop me till I'm good and done. Don't you try to rain on us. It's a perfect day. Now I want to see Legally Blonde now. But yeah, I woke up. I had that music playing. You know, I had the speaker that I had up there. I played through my phone, playing through the speaker. I was in here making the vanilla bean frosting. I was in here making the double chocolate chip, not frosting. Vanilla bean frosting. Interesting. I should have put some. Too late. But I made the vanilla bean batter. I made the double chocolate chip batter. I also made some pancake batter. You know, because I was like, okay, I want this for breakfast. You know, I want pancakes for breakfast. I came in here, I cleaned all the dishes, you know, cleaned the kitchen, you know, because I don't like going to sleep with dishes in the sink. Because then when you get up in the morning, it's there, you got to clean it before you got to come in here and, you know, I would just like to come in the kitchen and just get what I need and cook it, you know, instead of having to clean something from the night before you go. Okay, let's see if I can. Ooh, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator for. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Oh. Okay. Is it safe in there? Let me make this to be. Ooh. I'm in a race that I already won. That was close. Glad I caught that. Oh, that's my gravy. Okay. Echo. 1 hour timer. So.
1 hour, starting now.
I'm like, that was so delayed. I should have added 2 minutes. 2 hours to it, right? Echo. Add 1 hour to the timer.
1 hour added. You now have about 1 hour, 59 minutes and 48 seconds left.
So it's 2 hours for the cake the frosting to stiffen up, and I can cut it. Would I be back then? I don't know. But yeah. So if you like that how I frost the cake, y'all already seen a video of me making the double chocolate chip cake. The vanilla bean frosting. I keep saying vanilla bean frosting. But look at that. I gotta label these. Y'all already seen me make the vanilla bean cake. Y'all already seen me make the double chocolate chip cake. If y'all haven't, go on and check it out. And I even did a regular vanilla bean cake. And then I also did another one where I doubled the recipe. So, okay. So, I've already, done those. I already did a video of me making the frosting. So, it's nothing new that I did today that y'all never seen. I'm just putting them two together today. So, yeah. Look up double chocolate chip. Simply Ramona double chocolate chip cake, Simply Ramona red vanilla bean cake, Simply Ramona sweet and condensed buttercream frosting. Hopefully, I don't know if it'll pop up or not, but yeah, that's how I made it. So yeah, I'm gone, y'all. Bye. Well, until next time, bye. I'm in a race that I already won. Getting there, nearly half the fun. Don't stop till I'm good and done. Don't you try to rain on us. Perfect day. It's the perfect day. Alright, y'all.